Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you for joining us here today on this premiere of the Twin Flame Soulmate Karmic Connection. Nevertheless, the person you're thinking about where love is concerned, mainly love, but love comes in many forms, so you can also watch this reading for a soulmate connection, which could be a friendship, for instance, or any karmic situations that are going on in your life relative to important relationships. It's really interesting, isn't it, how the light is beaming up on that eye. And I wanted to say a special thank you to my friend Anna. Hello, Anna, who gifted me this beautiful, beautiful Divine Debut plate, whatever you want to call it. I call it an iconic symbol that's on my desk now and with all our readings. And Anna also gifted me this over Christmas. It's the eye, it sort of keeps you protected from the bad eye. Some people do believe that. Well, I'm Greek Orthodox, so we actually do believe, our church does believe in the bad eye, which is negative energy nevertheless. So it also shows it's a pomegranate, I think, so it speaks to abundance and spirituality. So today is the 3rd of April of 2024, as the moon has ingressed and passed right over Pluto. We've also got Venus connecting with Neptune, which can be magical, of course, but the magic is sort of blocked with Mars and Saturn in Pisces. Mars, which is the action, coming on to Saturn, and Saturn is saying he is the law, he is our duties. We've still got duties to take care of and responsibilities before we can create the magic. Now we're 5 days away from the solar eclipse, the new moon, the total solar eclipse in Aries, which obviously on a larger scale is a 6 months cycle, right? Until we're going to have the full moon in Aries in the Libra season. So let's see what is coming through relative to the person that you are concentrating on now and your connection. Where is this journey? Which stage is this journey in, and what could possibly, with Mercury retrograde, there's going to be a lot of confusion, and yes, a lot of exes returning, either to possibly give us a second chance if we're wanting that, or to give us the opportunity to communicate that things are done. Remember that Mercury does rule Virgo, and Virgo's all about doing the work. Mercury also rules Gemini, and Gemini is the decisions, it's the lovers, remember. So possibly choices, dilemmas, not knowing whether we should follow our heart or our mind, our logic. And Mercury retrograding in Aries is, do we take that leap of faith into a brand new cycle, whether it's in an existing relationship or whether it's a brand new cycle of self-love, because North Node in Aries, which is where Chiron is, this solar eclipse is going to be on Chiron. That will be the trauma, the band-aid taken off, that wound that is still bleeding. But that wound could also be the surgery that we will go through, the metaphorical surgery that we will be going through relative to following the North Node, the collective North Node. And it's got a lot to do with communication, news, information, as Mercury will be retrograding above the North Node and connecting with Chiron. So it could speak to resolutions. So could be new love, could be an existing love that will be healed, but we're going through the trauma, we're acknowledging the open wound, and this could bring back people, situations, and conversations relative to knowing which way we're going. Okay? So stay until the end of the reading. I will be taking the romance angels for each sign. So one card for each sign. You can check out your sun, moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, or your North Node. Okay? Because I explain it many times. I don't want to say it again and again. It gets a little bit boring. But for those of you that do not believe in that, just check out your sun, your moon, and your rising, or even just your Venus. It's up to you. There are many different perspectives that we could look at our own personal journey in love, or in love, any relationships, nevertheless, because of course we know that the eclipses, the North and South Node, are happening relative to me and us, I and you. Okay? So, for those of you that are interested in the astrology of April, as we go into a deep analysis we've done on Patreon, we've done an analysis on the astrology, and we're looking back at past cycles as well. It's a 3.5 hour analysis done on Patreon. So if you're on tier 3, you've gotten that. But also we've added that analysis onto our website for a single off purchase. If you're not wanting to join us on Patreon, you don't want that reoccurring payment, you can make a one-off purchase through our website. There are no ads there. There's a lot of analysis, a lot of information, which, understanding what's going on in the sky, we can understand the energies that we are and the environment that we are in. And yes, it's been tough. We know that. We've spoken about it. April is going to be like an uphill climb. So be patient with yourself, be patient with others, and see where Spirit will take us. So there's always free will, but there's always the hand of Spirit and God. So let's see what's going on. We still have not done the love readings, the individual love readings on tier 1 for Patreon, or the elemental love readings free on YouTube yet, because of obligations. Tomorrow is another day. It's Wednesday today, so I couldn't have you waiting on this reading, so had to get it out to you. And I've had a couple more obligations which could not wait. So thank you for your love, your understanding, your devotion, your support, your donations as well, which always help the channel, and your personal readings. All right, what's going on? What is the Karma Dharma? And today we're going to do a divine spread relative to this important relationship that you are here to be advised on. What is the Karma Dharma at this time, dear Spirit? In eclipse energies, what's going on in this love relationship? What is the advice? What is the advice? Oh, wow, okay. They're all in the reverse, so I suppose that could be lucky. I suppose it could be luck. But we've got shine and we've got the sun. So the sun, remember, is exalted in Aries. Happy birthday, Aries, if you're celebrating your birthday. A special happy birthday to my niece who turned 21. Mariah, I love you. And a happy birthday to all of you that are celebrating your birthday now in the Aries season. We've had a couple of birthdays recently. Beautiful Kelly, happy birthday if you're listening. To you, and dear Sally, happy birthday to you. Shine, it says, shine. It's like the sun is beaming, the light is beaming onto the heart, matters of heart. The sun is happiness. It could be a reconciliation for some of you. For others of you, yes, it could also be ego. We need to tone down and water down that ego. Ego should not fit within relationships and love. There is no ego within love. Now, Leo speaks to flirtation, fun, risk-taking as well. It speaks to a very creative energy where we can possibly birth love, true love, which is Leo, moving forward. Some of us may be ready to take a risk, ready to take a gamble on love. For some of you, yes, there could be also returns from past lovers. There may have been a time when there's been a little bit of ego. Remember, Leo is the individual. It's I lead, I'm the king. But also, Leo in the reverse would be I fear taking a risk on love, or that there is someone is not letting you into their heart, possibly. Leo is a fiery fixed sign, which fixed signs don't take changes, do not handle changes very easily. So there could be fear of change. There could be fear of who's going to take the lead. There could also be fear of opening up one's heart because of self-worth issues, not feeling powerful. There's nothing hidden under the sun, so maybe there's been a lot of doubt and a lack of understanding as to what's going on in love. Let's see what's going on with a divine spread, dear Spirit. Thank you for your guidance, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Lophiel. Thank you for joining us here and advising us on what could possibly be playing out in this special connection now, and as we're heading up to the solar eclipse in Aries. Remember, it's at an exalted position. So self-love is a must, and self-reliance, I'm going to say. We need to be the warrior, right? This is a Mars-ruled sign, Aries is. But there's also things that we're needing to complete and finish. A lot of karma needs to be dealt with before this new beginning, this new moon, right? New moon is a new seed that's planted, which we may not see in April, we may see it in May. So trust in that. There are limitations and restrictions, and the energies are very powerful, but I feel that whatever is going to manifest for us, it will happen quite soon, because Aries is it's very quick. There's enthusiasm, I take action and then I think. I take that leap of faith. I follow my heart, right? Let's see what's going on, because a lot of fated events will be playing out in the month of April. Let's take the divine spread and let's see what is going on relative to the past. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, so obviously in the past there was a new beginning for you. Ace of Cups was an opportunity for a new love connection. Maybe in the past you felt like this was the first time that you ever fell in love so deeply. Someone maybe also that treated you very kindly. Someone, because we see Pisces. Now, it doesn't have to be Pisces. We could be talking about any sign. This is the modern spellcaster's tarot, if you're wondering. But someone that offered you this cup, this Ace of Cups. So it was a beginning. It was an initiation where love is concerned in the deep past. But also as the root of the reading says that the foundation, the root, is love. But whatever it is and whatever's happened with this person, whether they've come into your life, they've disappeared, you don't know if they're going to return, or they've been in your life and they come and they go. There's a lot to do with self-love, and that's what the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups, is about. So maybe this is the root cause for this person having entered your life. Take it as it resonates. Remember, these are general readings. They are not personal readings. which reminds me, can we do the yes please today? No, I'm afraid we cannot. I've got just too much on my plate. I promise next week, next Wednesday, make sure that you're subscribed, that you've hit that notification bell. Otherwise, you will not know that we are uploading videos. And we will do it next week. Okay? All right. What is in the hidden position? Hidden means we don't know. We don't know what's going on with your person, right? We have no idea. We've got the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is a dilemma, but it's also a choice. Swords are perception, their talk, their conversations. Usually we see in the Two of Swords, in the traditional tarot, that there's a blindfold. Here, the blindfold has come off and the swords are down. It's as though your person has possibly already made a choice. The blindfold has come off. They've had an understanding of either what decision they needed to make, whether it was, because there could be choices in love because of the Two of Swords. Two choices, right? There's also a possibility that some of you may be finding out that there was things or information that was unknown to your person. They were looking for information. Maybe there were doubts relative to the way you communicate. Because swords, remember, they do speak to communication. But remember also that the Two of Swords usually speaks to we're needing to trust our heart, our higher self, or that someone is protecting their heart nevertheless, because they're in another situation. They're not letting you in, just like I said there with the Sun card. But maybe because sometimes, the eyes are the mirror to our soul. So maybe your person has gone within and has seen what is truly in their heart relative to you and possibly another person that they are connecting with, or relative to some sort of a dilemma. It could be that you've put them through this dilemma. It could be anything to do with choices and needing to tweak a situation. Now, the eyes, of course, can speak to information. They've seen something more clearly, if not from within, then without, externally from them. They've seen something, so they've made a choice. They've made their choice. The swords are pointing down. They're not up in the air. Recent past, another Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is things are up in the air, yes. Again, decisions, unknown. Remember, this is what you don't know. This is what's hidden from you. But in the recent past, lots of decisions. This could be pertaining to you. Things being up in the air, or someone ready to do a dance, ready to do something that's not easy for them. And remember that the Two of Pentacles cannot be up in the air all the time. This speaks to two possible serious relationships, or that they're juggling their love life and another situation, which could be their money, their finances. So remember, this is someone that's multitasking, that's doing a juggle. They cannot do this for too long. So this could also speak to financial situation sort of being some sort of a dilemma that involves love and your relationship as well. So Let's see what's going on in the now, possibly. Remember, twos can speak to separation, choices, or even coming together. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. This is an ending, but this is also a restart. This is as bad as it can get. There has been betrayal. There is an ending, and it seems so dark right now. It just seems so difficult. Remember that the Ten of Swords comes after the Nine. And the Nine of Swords is someone who's had difficulty in sleeping, someone who is up at night thinking too much. There's too much mental energy here. This is like so much mental energy and going back to the past and lots of thoughts going around in our mind, right? This is like feeling like there's been a betrayal and ending, but it's as though we cannot see the next day. We cannot see the near future because you could see that his head is facing down. He doesn't have the ability to see what comes next. But this is the Ace of Swords, which, yes, speaks to truth. Yes, speaks to reckoning and challenges and cutting energies and fearing the worst and not having hope right now. Let's see what is crowning this reading. What is crowning, which is a very important decision. There's the moon. And we know that the moon is things that are secretive. There's deception. There's unknown matters. The moon, the full moon, new moon. Nevertheless, the light that comes from the moon, which sometimes is totally blocked. Now, this solar eclipse is going to be totally the light of the light of the sun is going to be totally blocked out. All right, so that will be a moment of very deep, strong intuition. Eclipses are like open portals. They are celestial events and very karmic and fated events that will be playing out. So there's a lot of things that we may need to wait to find out about. Now, we do have the sun and the moon, which obviously we've got the yin and the yang energy. The yin is recessive. The yang is action-based. We've got Pisces, Aries, a lot of energies in Pisces, Aries, but we're leaving sort of that Piscean, recessive, watery energy, needing to trust our intuition. We are dealing with ending of karmic cycles. Huge cycles are ending because Pisces is the last house, is the 12th house. It's also a very karmic house. And we're coming into the energy of fire, cardinal fire, which is about action, trusting our intuition even if we don't have all the information. Trusting our intuition and trusting that because the new moon, the solar eclipse, is an amplified new moon relative to the warrior, which is Aries. This is taking that new journey, being the warrior, not fearing. There is a lot of fear here and a lot of unknown matters of what's going on also possibly in someone's personal life. Because remember, the moon is Cancer, can be Pisces. Cancer rules the 4th house, which is themes of the past, someone's personal life, matters returning from the past. And, of course, Cancer is in square to this solar eclipse. So someone's getting uncomfortable where their personal home life is concerned. This could be some sort of an ending, obviously, because someone is ready to take action. Remember that Leo is leadership. This is sort of letting go of the doubt, of the fears. And whatever this is, there's courage towards the light. This is the darkness. This is the moon. This is like the closing up of the Piscean chapter. for us now. We're moving into more as the sun is transiting through Aries and is very powerful there, is exalted. So all this darkness will be covered for a while, because the month of April is not going to be an easy month. There are restrictions, blockages, things that we're needing to face before we can move forward in the actual Aries season. It is Aries season, but it's as though we need to find the resolution. We're needing to look back, and we are challenged. Our personal lives are challenged right now. But also the, how can I say it? The risk that we're needing to take is to trust that we can, through our due diligence, through our duty, through being responsible and through taking leadership, that we could take this relationship to a brand new chapter, or we could take our lives to a brand new chapter where, yes, we're going to be whole within ourselves, North Node in Aries, and therefore let go, South Node in Libra, of relationships that were not equal, that were not willing. They weren't even willing to come to the table to find the middle ground, right? Let's see what the action and the advice is. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers, but they're also fresh, youthful energies. And Page of Pentacles is what we're looking at, what we're studying and wanting to make grow. Now, of course, the pentacle could be a relationship. So it's about practicality. It's about taking practical steps. It could be a message or a messenger that comes in that's promising something for the future. Okay, and I've never noticed this little dog in the background. So where there's loyalty and devotion, there is a possibility of making this pentacle grow. Remember, we're talking about a page which needs to turn into a knight, right? And then into the Queen of Pentacles, and then into the King of Pentacles. Now, this could be childlike energies, naivety, fresh energies possibly as well, but also relative to a child in the situation. Okay, because they are messengers, but they're also children. Remember, he's studying this pentacle, this relationship. He's looking at it from a practical point. How can he make it grow? How can he make this, how can he take this pentacle to his goal? The goal would be the King of Pentacles, which is the experience, right? This King of Pentacles is like the Emperor. So very mature. There needs to be maturity. Right now there's possibility, because this is the advice. There's the possibility that, yes, there is an opportunity here, that whatever we've sort of hoped for, dreamed of, because we also see the Two of Pentacles here. Obviously, as I said, we cannot be juggling forever. So the pentacle, the second pentacle, has been dropped here. Let's see what the possible outcome is. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Fours always speak to home, security, and stability for me, but this is also the miser. This is also an energy of the miser. What's important? Feels as though money and finances are influencing this relationship surely. Fours always speak to home. Someone needs to feel safe and secure within their home. Now, this could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energies. Usually I see it as Taurus, but you could see how he's protecting, and this could be, I get it as a home. I get it like a home as well. He's above. It's as though he's built something. Now, is it the relationship? Is it the relationship, or is it something to do with something that they've built? It could be their business. It could be a home. So we do go from the 2 to the 4. Four of Pentacles is also I'm holding on or holding back. It will be different for each of you. Let's see what the divine has for us. So the planetary alliances, how they help or hinder this relationship at this point. We've got the King of Cups, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. And we've got the Six of Cups. Interesting. So the only major arcana card so far that we've got is the Moon. So obviously this solar eclipse is going to play a major role. There's a lot of free will, surely. And we see here the Ace of Cups, which is showing up in the deep past and the root of the issue here. And we see the King of Cups holding this cup. Now, I do feel that there are practical matters. It could be distance also. That could be an issue where many relationships, many people are finding love through social media, connecting with people that are foreigners that live in other parts of the world. Dating sites are very, very popular ever since the pandemic. So this could be that the stars align at some point and someone is ready to take action. He's looking towards the King of Cups. And this could also be someone who does have children, yes. But it's also a possible soulmate that could be returning from the past. The Knight of Wands could be that in the past your person was coming through as much more sexual, sexually orientated, right? Not ready to settle down. And I don't know why I'm getting that this is some sort of a weakness relative to this King of Cups, which if this is a Scorpio individual, we know Scorpio is very sexually orientated. They go very deep. They connect on a very deep level. They're very driven sexually, intimately. They don't open up easily, whether it's physically or emotionally. So we know Scorpio, Sagittarius, they're right next to each other in the horoscope, right? In the zodiac wheel. So this could be like a mask or a facade relative to your King of Cups who's trying to protect his heart. If this is someone that was coming through as much more sexual, much more, I want to be free. I also feel that this could have been some sort of a trap that someone's through their vices or their desires. This may be someone that's gotten themselves into fatherhood because of accidentally become a father. Yes, this could be the case for some people. So it could be someone that's single and they've got children. On another level, yes, this may have been someone that did truly offer you their cup, but remember, it's the Ace of Cups, and they wore the mask, the facade. We even see this knight wearing a mask. They were coming through as much more sexually as they were protecting their heart. Now, maybe they've had a realization that this is a very important relationship. This is a soulmate connection. And for some of you, you've known each other for a long time. Obviously, since you were kids, this journey is going to be a very long one. We see the oldies in the background, right? The aged people in the background, a soulmate connection through this incarnation. Let's see what's at the foundation. What is the general energy? And we've got the Three of Wands. Physical distance, waiting on those ships to come in. I'm wondering if some of you connect with this person through work. Your person could be someone that loves to travel or that does travel for work. Yes, this could be the stars aligning that a past person is returning back to your life. They've matured. We see a king here. They have matured. And they could be, maybe, because obviously King of Cups is more emotional. We've got water and fire here, which is not stable, right? We need earth. And at this point, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So possibly the advice, the action and the advice is that there will be a message that's going to come in. But there's still sort of, someone still fears, I don't know, what they've built, destroying or losing what they've built physically, financially. This could be a great risk factor that someone's willing to take, but they're not, the risk is going to, and yes, this could be someone that likes to take gambles or someone that doesn't take gambles. It could go either way. Because, okay, if this is Taurus energy, Taurus is not about taking a risk. Leo is. Now, for some people, yes, this could also be someone that likes to go to the casino. Money is very important for them. But I get for some of you that someone could be more ready to take those practical steps, but they're not going to totally let you in as of yet, relative to their financial standing, their home life, what's going on with them. It's though they're not ready to let you in fully. For some of you, you could be finding out also that for some of you, they are ready to open up to you. This could be an understanding in the near future that holding on, remember the Four of Pentacles is, they in the traditional tarot, someone holds that Ace of Pentacles in front of their heart, which this could be a choice between their money and their heart. What is more important? But the Four of Pentacles also tells us that you may be finding out that this person has been holding on and waiting, holding on for this connection, waiting for the right time to connect with you. I see here it's as though, because if this four, or the Four of Pentacles is like a foundation, like a something, a structure which could be the relationship. There could also be protection of this relationship. Potential energies of grounding and securing something, because fours always speak to home and security. Okay? We've got a Ten of Cups here, the Hanging Man. Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. Remember, Ten of Cups is family. It is emotional bliss or happiness, but it could also be a restart, revisiting the past, a very past situation that stems back to the past. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. Let's see what the Romance Angels gives us. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Exactly. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it's talking about many influences. Finances, religion, beliefs are coming through very strongly. But there is passion, fire comes in. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And heart is Leo, remember? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There is passion, there will be action, possibly also a risk taken. Let's take a couple more. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Now, if this is not, if some of you are not waiting on an ex, okay, because not everyone is waiting for an ex to return. Someone could be entering your life that feels very familiar to you, may feel like a soulmate, but it could be someone new. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I get travel here. I do get travel. We see the gondola passing over water. Something to do with Europe. Something romantic. And one more card. I don't know why. I get Italy. I get Spain. Rome, of course. But also, honeymoon means moving from challenges, because we see there's so much desire and so much passion, which could be very frustrating, very potent energies. I see more serenity here with the enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, and we've got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and I've got a surprise for you. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So remember that Aries is thyself. So remember that. Once you love yourself, these are the energies that you beam outwards towards others, that you are good enough. There's my surprise. Hello, Agape. Hello, Agape. What a beautiful surprise. Is it that time of day? And how are you, Agape? You want to say hello to all our friends here? Hello, everyone. It's mummy time. Agape, what's up, darling? What's up, love? What's mummy up to? Mummy's up to her old tricks, eh? You want to say hello to everyone? Oh, my baby, you're so cute. These are the kisses that we get from Agape. Agape, do you want to sit on the bed so Mummy can continue? It's nice and soft and comfortable there. And thank you very much for leaving your love on the table. Okay, back to our reading. Agape's blessings. She's come in to give us her blessing. So worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So divine timing will be different for each of us. Let's take the Lenormand and see what's going on. What's going on in love? What's going on in this important relationship, dear Spirit? What is potentially going on? We've got the bouquet here. We've got the snake. This is, for many of you, this could be a third party, or this could be an invitation to a hot night, a hot, sexy night. Yes, we do have the sexy night here. Wow, sexy night has come through twice in different ways. So that really does speak volumes for me. And we've got passion, we've got past life relationship, honeymoon. So, and this could happen during the nighttime. We see the moon twice. Now the moon means moon in Cancer. This could speak to intuition. Trust your intuition. The moon could also be a fantasy, someone fantasizing of connecting through date. Someone's ready to date, ready to make an offer here. For others of you, there is still deception. For others of you, there's still competition, and this is the other woman usually. So secret love affairs. Show me the moon, please, Spirit. We've got the masculine here, the divine masculine. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone that's very secretive. Yes, they could have a strong moon placement in any water sign, I suppose, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. But we see the divine masculine, or whoever holds the masculine archetype, from those of you that are watching, we see them on a path. And the path means it's like they're on your path, let's say. Or the path, remember, also speaks to movement. The stars do align, the stars show the path again. We do see the church, a church here, which the church could speak to trusting, believing that the path will lead to what you believed could happen, a wish fulfillment. This is progression towards goals, right? And the stars could be aligning for a new beginning. At this time, this could be communication through social media. It is the energy of Aquarius, obviously. And we do have blessings on around the 20th, 21st as Uranus and Jupiter going to connect. Good news coming from the area of your chart which holds the Taurian archetype. So where is Taurus in your chart? That's where the blessing comes from. Okay. So it is a 16, which is like a tower moment, very Uranus energy, and communication through social media, a lot of excitement, a lot of possibly also stress, but also anxiety. This could be communication through social media, finding something out through the grapevine, through friendships as well. What is this excitement about? And we see the divine feminine excited, but also there's fear of gossip and third parties here. So the divine feminine, or whoever holds the feminine archetype in this relationship, we see the ring. I don't know if this is returning to a past cycle, or we've got a feminine that's in another relationship. This is like a spiritual connection, also very sexual, but also some sort of a connection that's been going through purification. Now, there can be excitement, and there's promise for the future of a wish fulfillment. In the future. Yes, this could be good news coming through social media. There's something that you've been waiting on. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Let's see. Let's see what is possibly going on in the psyche. What's going on in your psyche, first of all? Three cards, Spirit. We've got vibrations. You're feeling something. You're tuning into the energies. You are wired. You are, trust your intuition. It's very strong. Watch out for signs and synchronicities. You will receive them possibly through meditation or through your sleep, through your dreams. Cycles. This is the cycle card, which is like a Saturnian energy, having done many cycles, but there is a hidden surprise as she holds a flower behind her back. This is what I get with this card. And there's compromise. So it's someone is coming back looking for an agreement. Maybe some of you are compromising your what you wanted. Maybe there's second chances, third chances at finding the middle ground with the compromise card. Maybe this relationship has been compromised because of obligations and limitations coming from your responsibilities, things going on, and karma being worked on in your own life. Let's look at your person. What's going on for them? Shadow work. Solitude. And separation. I don't know if you've gone through a breakup. Your person is hurting. If there isn't third parties, they are hurting. They feel lonely. They're doing their shadow work unless they are going through a separation process relative to another relationship. So if that is the case, they may be returning, looking for a compromise where your relationship is concerned. I want to take one more card on the compromise for you. Family. Some of you are really wanting to have a family with your person. You feel as though they are part of your tribe, unless you are in another relationship and you've compromised your happiness. You've gone through many lessons, and maybe this time the karma is being worked out and you're freeing yourself up or not compromising your happiness within a past other relationship. Let's look at your person with the separation card, and we've got patience. It's as though they're asking you for patience, but also they need to be patient with themselves. Maybe they're going through some form of healing, or they've possibly also been, I don't know, I get the energy with this card very many times. It feels as though this is like a youngster, a young teenager. They may have a teenage child, or someone that's a child that is roughly around the 8, 9, 10 years of age. And maybe they've been patient, possibly also staying in an unhappy relationship because of a child needing to come of age, or needing to go through their baptism or something like that. I mean, we see the material here. It's very, very, the material is like their child is going through some sort of a ceremony. I don't know what this ceremony is, but they're wearing their best frock, and there's something that they're being patient about. They could be asking you to be patient. The general energy is a fresh start, and it's like an opportunity here, very similar to the Ace of Wands. I do get Virgo, I do get Scorpio with your person. I get strong earth generally, and some air in your energy. A lot of water, obviously, Cancer, Pisces. A lot of water. And Virgo, I would say as well. Virgo, Pisces comes through very strongly as well. Let's see. Let's see what the Island Time Wellness speaks to. Unless some of you have been really, really patient, you're waiting on your person to return. I mean, there's been separation, okay? And you may have closed the door on them because you did not want to compromise what you hoped for, what you desired within this relationship. And what you desire is a more serious relationship with that family card. What's going on, dear Spirit? Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. The Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. And we've got abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Very similar energies indeed as the past, present, future messages are for me here. Self-indulgence is doing things that makes one escape a situation, or self-love, we could say. We've got the snake, which means third parties. There is the enemy, there is competition. I suppose the snake, which is also here, could also be, remember it's Scorpio, so it could speak to deception. It could speak to craving to connect sexually with someone. This could speak to an attraction that's going to be life-changing. The snake could also speak to wisdom, finding out about the third person, the other woman, or finding things out that were forbidden relative to your person. Things that they kept secret about their personal life, about fears, they're connected to their past, connected to their mother. All these things could be happening, but we see the future position speaks to abundance. It speaks to keeping that positivity, waiting, knowing that there is passion, there are blockages, but believing and holding on and waiting could bring in the abundance. We see all that gold there. For some people, this is like letting go. For some of you, you will be letting go and closing the door. It won't be the same for all of you. Why? Because someone is very stingy either with their money, they're not willing to risk their financial life, which is connected to their love life. And remember, Four of Pentacles is I fear opening up as well. Some of you are not looking for something like this. You're looking more for someone that is going to shine, someone that's not going to be secretive, someone that is not fearing opening up their heart. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got soulmates. Wow. We've got soulmates, and my little arrow, my little mouse needs to come off the screen. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Some of you could be letting go of someone that is a past life relationship so that the person that's meant to be for you, your soulmate, can enter. Wedding rings, you see? Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. But we've got the axe after that, which means someone could be going through separation, letting go of a marriage. Hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Someone took a gamble, got married, but they're breaking up. Why did they get married? Why? Because we've got the gambling. We've got something to do with finances. Wow, okay. Okay, soulmates. Your soulmate is on your path, it looks like here. We did see the partner here in the past. Someone also, a soulmate possibly that you were married with in a past lifetime that you're trying to manifest. It could be. And there's the letter. What is the letter about? The letter is on the sun. This is good news coming in. Or purification through fire. Purification through, or the purification of a past connection, a spiritual connection, a divine connection that you've tried to manifest again and again. You've gone through different cycles, other lifetimes too. So I'm going to say it's not only going to be a soulmate. For some of you, it could be a twin flame, surely. Now, we also saw the karmic partner, did we not? I think we did, if I remember right. But let's going back to the snake. It does say that someone is not trusting. They're looking over their shoulder, and it's the other woman. So if your person was in another connection, maybe there was distrust there with your enemy, because the other person's partner is your competition. Manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Have a positive mindset. Make sure that you are loving yourself first, continuing with your life. And if you don't close your life, don't close yourself off from living your life. Even if you're waiting for the right person, for that particular person, leave the door open a little bit, but continue your life. You never know what happens. What's beneath the love yourself first? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we see the wreath here, the sacrifice towards Aphrodite, which Aphrodite is Venus, right? This could be an offer, but remember, you need to stand strong, know your worth. That way you become more attractive to the other person. Instead of being the miser and holding back and I'm not good enough and sulking, this is not a partner that someone is looking for. Everyone is looking for a person that is whole within themselves and not carrying past baggage. Okay, keep that in mind. If you've gone through some sort of betrayal, a difficult past that you're still trying to heal from, don't carry that baggage with you. You need to start off fresh. Okay, let's take another layer here and see where this reading will take us. Let's check out the first card, the Ace of Cups. We've got the Page of Wands. I don't know, we've got the three little birds up on that branch. Something to do with social media. There's enthusiasm. This is a messenger. I don't know if some of you met through social media. You started off as friends. You started off talking, but we see three birds. A lot to do with communication, but there was also a lot of desire, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of fresh energies here in the past. Let's take one more. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So I'm wondering if there wasn't, because we've got Aries, possibly Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And we've got Queen of Cups. We've got the Queen and the King of Cups. Hello, hello. Queen of Cups is like she's ready. She's ready to offer her cup. And there may have been enthusiasm and a risk factor here, because the Page of Wands is also the Fool. Someone took a leap of faith, not knowing what they got themselves into. Queen of Cups, the divine feminine, whoever takes on that role, she was already mature in the area of emotions and love, whereas the other person was more about play, enthusiasm. We know that the Page of Wands is someone that is quite affluent and quite well off financially. They're quite royal. Maybe also someone very popular within their friends, or someone that's very social. Queen of Cups, very sacrificing, of course. And I don't know if this is your energy. Some of you have got children, had children when this cup was offered to you. Unless it was you offering your cup and the person that you were offering it to them, they were more in the energy of play. I want to play, I want to communicate, I want to learn. Remember, pages are students many times. So if there was a big age difference, obviously you possibly took the position of the teacher as you were more mature, age-wise or emotionally. Let's see what is in the hidden position with the Two of Swords. We've got the Magician and the Nine of Wands. With the Nine of Wands in this deck, I get someone feeling trapped. Maybe they were trapped until the decision is made, and the decision could speak to communication. What I see again here in the Magician is the snake. The snake at his feet. So remember that the Magician is also Mercury. It does speak to trickery. Someone got tricked. Someone fell into a trap and got trapped. Maybe because they made a wrong choice. Maybe the decision is, do I communicate? Do I return? Mercury is retrograde. What is it that I need to do? Because the Nine of Wands is like, also, I'm protecting myself. You're my enemy. And there's fear of a rebound if someone comes back and communicates, possibly as well. But there's also great exhaustion in the Nine of Wands. Someone's put up a wall, and the wall could be relative to communication, a lack of communication, a disappearing act, ghosting, whatever it is. Or someone needed their time to make a decision, to use their logic. We see the thunder and the lightning above his head. This is like the ingenious thought. This is unexpected, like thunder, like lightning. Suddenly, all of a sudden, as above, so below, there is a new beginning. Remember, the Mercury, the Magician, is an ace, the ability to make magic. As you're coming, someone is coming to the end of their heaviness. Nine of Wands is exhaustion, of course. What is that Two of Pentacles? Why do we have the Two of Pentacles in the recent past? And we've got the wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. Someone needing to make a decision or working extra hard towards this wish fulfillment. Okay, hoping and wishing that we see a genie in a bottle, just wishing for something magically to happen. Or even, I get, trying to understand what happened. And you could be dealing with someone, if there's been a breakup, because that Nine of Cups could also speak to someone doing things that make them feel good, trying to escape the wounding, escape the unrest or the not feeling well. You know, I'm not feeling well. I'm throwing myself into a lot of work. I need to escape the wounding, the pain, is there. So going out, having drinks with mates, trying to forget. What is that Ten of Swords in the now? We've got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. There will be communication. There will be some truths. And there's also possibly legalities that are going on. Remember, the King of Swords they wear a uniform. So it could speak to legalities. It could speak to someone that's in medicine, in law. It could be a mathematician. This could be your person. But this could also be a past person that some of you are letting go of, an air sign who, and I'm not reading reversals, King of Swords, look at the sternness on his face. There's anger, there's such coldness here. This is someone using their logic, possibly also fearing betrayal. But this could also be someone that's going through a legal ending and receiving advice from a professional. Let's take one more on that King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Remember, the Ten of Swords turns into the Ace, which the King of Swords holds. So there will be possibly communication about a betrayal. We've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but look at her stance. Fire and air, explosive energies. The divine feminine comes through as very creative, very attractive, but also very powerful. King of Swords, the masculine, comes through as very cold. But this is like a power struggle. They're both showing their, not their vulnerabilities, but more their weapons. The divine masculine is showing off an intelligent mind and a very, very strong ability of speaking very intelligently, whereas the strength and the tool or the weapon of the divine feminine is her sexuality and her charisma. Why do we have the moon here? Now, obviously this could speak to legalities. For some of you, this could be also a past partner. If this is a professional, we could be talking about a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. If this is, if we're talking about not only a love triangle, this could be 3 people or 4 people, okay? I mean, you could be the Queen of Wands and you know what you want, and you want the truth. You want the whole package. On another level, if your person is the King of Cups and you're the Queen of Cups, then these could be past partners. Yeah. Let's look at the moon crowning. We've got the 2 of Wands. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. It's like a portal that is opening, decisions needing to be made. And we see a little bird in his hand. So he's all tied up. For whatever reason, he's unable to move, but he can communicate. This could speak to communication during the nighttime, around the eclipse, about someone being single, someone being in the Garden of Eden on their own with the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is very similar to the Empress qualities. There is great abundance here, but there's solitude and there's loneliness. So financially, someone's in a good place and they know their self-worth as well. But for whatever reason, they're alone because there could be a physical distance. Remember about the ropes. He's all tied up around this eclipse time, around this full moon, new moon. We are going to have a full moon in Scorpio, and it's going to be a wow factor around the 23rd or 24th of the month. Pay attention to that, because it's going to be a full moon in a difficult aspect to Pluto. So not looking forward to that. And it is activating eclipses from the past and an eclipse that's in the future in September. We talk about this on Patreon. So do consider joining us there, or you can even, remember, make that one-off purchase. I will have the link for you through our website, the astrology analysis for April. And that through that, of course, you're supporting our channel here. So thank you very much in advance. Page of Pentacles in the action and the advice. Justice. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Justice and Libra. So remember, we had a full moon and it was a lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th of March, which was on the South Node. So this is like someone going through possible karma, dharma, possible separation and divorce. There could be still issues going on, as this could be a child for some of you. But yes, this is what is promised here, that this portal opens. Number 11. 11 is justice. It is a very strong major arcana card, which is the advice and the action. The action is that we need to, so that we could reach us, we need to be happy within our own skin, trust and know our own worth. Remember the love yourself first. If you've given too much, you need to retract your energy. And if you're not creating and not magnetizing and not reeling in and pulling in your person because you love yourself and you're whole within yourself, then there's no point. Okay, you need to be in this energy in the Nine of Pentacles before your person can complete you with this Ace of Pentacles, which would be 10 Pentacles, a long-term relationship. Let's look at the outcome with the Four of Pentacles. And thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It helps the channel a lot. Love to hear what's going on for you, and I'm wishing you well for this solar eclipse, which is going to be a total, and it's going to block out the sun in the US totally. So I'm wondering what's going to happen there with you guys in the United States. What is the outcome? More clarity on that. We've got another four, the Four of Cups. And we've got the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. We know she is Libra, and she could speak to cutting away of anything negative that needs to leave us. Remember, the Queen of Swords is Libra. That's where the South Node is. She knows her power. She knows her strength. She is very dynamic, and she's very intelligent. There could be some sort of truths, communications, about legalities, about a lack of emotional happiness, missed opportunities coming in the near future. Let's take another card on that Queen of Swords. Way too many cards. And we've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus, right? It is family. But the Hierophant in this deck seems like a more of a dogma. Someone being very conservative. They're abiding by the rules of the family, the rules of the church, the rules of the group, let's say. Surely someone's beliefs are going through change. We see that the priest here is, and the Hierophant is without a face. So we see it as stuck energies, conservatism, but it feels as though someone being in an agreement, a marriage, felt more like a punishment than anything else. So I'm happy that we've got the Queen of Swords here, because she's going to make a ruling. She's going to make a decision. Remember, it's a major arcana card. This could also speak to someone abiding by the rules, the contracts, some sort of a contract. Is it a marriage? Is it a business? What is it? But they're not happy where they are. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Someone ready to do the work. This is like securing, maybe staying in an unhealthy situation until they can secure, because we see the Eight of Pentacles is all about putting in the effort, the work. We see that this person is securing his finances, his dog and his cat, his pets, or whoever he loves. He's putting on the roof on a structure, and I've spoken about structures, and the Hierophant is a structure. It could be a building. It could be the law, the rules, the regulations. But there is protection here. Remember, the Hierophant can also speak to a spiritual connection. Eight of Pentacles. Someone being of service, working extra hard. We've got a Knight of Cups, everyone, that comes through on a fish. She's riding a fish. So could it be for some of you when Pisces is going to leave, when Venus will be leaving Pisces? We've got Venus-Neptune conjunction right now on the exaltation degree of Venus in Pisces, which is the degree of unconditional love. unconditional, sacrificing love. There can be magic and things happening just out of the blue when you least expect them. What is this King of Cups and the Knight of Wands about, please, Spirit? What is this about? We've got the Five of Swords, which is competitive energies, internal conflict, other people being in the picture, obviously. Five of Swords, it could be legalities as well. Fear of third parties, and we've got the Eight of Cups. This is like emotionally checking out of a challenging situation, a competitive situation. One more, and we've got the Six of Swords. So we go from the Five to the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is like the La Gondola that I was talking about here. But obviously, could be a third party needs to leave, needs to take action, because we've got the Eight of Cups. Someone emotionally is unhappy. And the Eight of Cups also reminds me of physical distance, or someone having gone through their awakening through the challenges, right? There could also be conflict or possibilities, internal conflict with it, where this King of Cups is concerned, relative to a third party on your side, and whether, for those of you that are in another connection, whether some of you have gone through a breakup, whether some of you are free with the Knight of Wands here, whether some of you have emotionally checked out of an unhappy situation. So the dilemma, if there is a physical distance, then obviously they don't know much about you, or you don't know much about them. So that's where the dilemmas come in. Remember, keep a positive mindset. There are many opportunities here. There's the Star, there's the World card. Okay, so two major arcana cards. Yes, a cycle completing, a possible wish fulfillment after, sort of being in the dark. They're all blindfolded here. A lot of things that are unknown may be revealed relative to a soulmate connection. Remember the fresh start. We've got an ability for a new beginning, a possibility. Someone is loving themselves first, possibly also leaving a past life relationship, a karmic relationship, right? Where, I don't know, maybe the connection was only sexual, possibly, and looking for someone that's more emotionally open. Possible also differences in your beliefs, and a lot of changes concerning our beliefs at some point, and our beliefs going through metamorphosis and change. Remember, the Hierophant is a 5, which brings changes, but this is dogmatic ideas, philosophies, beliefs from the past, or even where religion, difference in social standing, differences in backgrounds, the way you've grown up. So it will be different for each of you, obviously. So keep that in mind. All right, my friends, what I'd like to do now is I want you to ask your questions, as I'll be taking some angel answer cards. I'm going to give you a minute. Ask your questions as best you can, so we could take your answers. Let Spirit answer you, and then we'll take the handwritten love cards. Let's begin. Peaceful resolution. Listen to your intuition. Look for a sign. Abundance. We've got abundance twice. Ask your angels. Perfect timing. No, for some of you, this is not the perfect timing. Not yet. Let go of what? Fears, dogmatic beliefs. Forgiveness, let go of the bad blood, and the situation will improve. You're ready. You are ready. Let's take the handwritten love messages, and then we will be taking a romance angel for each of the signs. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty. A special thank you always to our patrons, who support this channel. Thank you so much. And let's see what the thoughts, words, spoken or unspoken. And remember, if you've received these messages in the past as personal messages, then that sort of is important for you. Let's see. Let's go. I feel you when you're happy or sad. I'm the one for you. Please, God, choose me. Be mine. I dreamt of you before I met you. We've come a long way, and you've proven your devotion to me. I love you. I've missed you. Are you happy where you are? I always think of you. I hate you. You're just someone I used to know. Well, this is someone with a very hurt ego. I have so much on my plate. I don't know if I can offer you anything. I have been through a lot. I have never loved like this before. Waiting for you to make your choice. I won't be waiting forever. I love you. Look, love-hate situations. Very powerful emotions. Obviously, as above, so below. Just like the stars. I prefer to be friends. And yes, friend zoning. One of my beautiful patrons mentioned the other day, he said, I've never heard friend zoning. It's a new term for me. But yes, friend zoning, if someone is friend zoning you, my dear friend, that could be the worst case scenario. If you're in love with them and they're putting you in the friend position, that hurts even more. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay with you because I felt as though I was suffocating. I want to be free, and my life is empty without you. I'll do whatever it takes to get you back. You are so attractive. I don't know if I can keep my hands off you, and my wish is for us to be together forever. We come from two very different worlds, but we can overcome this with our love. So they're your love messages. And now I want to thank you for being patient and staying with me so long. Let's take a message for each of the signs. Remember to watch your sun, moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, and your North Node. If you are not familiar with your placements, it is a free service. You can email us at divinedebut11@gmail.com. and we can cast your chart for you. It's a free service. You are not obliged to purchase anything. But if you are interested in learning about your chart, then we do offer a lot of readings, a lot of astrological readings and tarot readings and deluxe, which is a mixture of both, on our website. So it's divinedebut11.net. Now, let's go. Aries. Aries, please, Spirit. Around the eclipse, around April. This could be a timeless reading. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, Aries. Codependency and addictions. Being stuck to someone, feeling blocked. Taurus. Oh my God, I don't believe this. Oh my God. I cannot believe this. You saw me shuffle. There are so many cards here, Taurus. I don't know. We're not taking reversals, remember? So could this be some of us Aries or Taurian individuals getting unstuck, getting out of codependent relationships. Yes, there is a possibility. Next sign, obviously, Gemini. Worth waiting for, your love life. It's divine timing. Divine timing for Geminis. Who's next? Cancer. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime, dear Cancer. Congratulations. Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Next sign, Virgo. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, Virgo. Libra. Unless you're, Virgo, unless you're letting go of someone controlling. Libra. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Beautiful, dear Libra. So this relationship, this reading about your relationship could be a very important reading. You do end up here at the end of the reading. Scorpio. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, dear Scorpio. You need to be intimate, emotionally available. So your love life could fix up, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Soulmate. Beautiful. Yes, this is your soulmate, dear Sagittarius. Congratulations. Wow. Capricorn. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Beautiful. Aquarius. Aquarius. What's going on for you, dear Aquarius? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And last but not least, my beautiful Pisces people. Pisces. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now I'm going to say, do join me next week. Next week, on Wednesday, on the next reading here. Those of you that will mention the yes please for a personal love message, I will also be taking a romance angel card for you. And obviously any donations will help the channel. So you can also donate, which is another way of supporting. As you know, usually and randomly, quite often I do take cards for free and messages for all of you. The exchange, the return of energy could be, you could buy me a cup of coffee, you could purchase something off our website, or you could even join us on Patreon for the price of, purchasing a coffee, buying me a coffee. Remember, on Patreon, the readings there are no ads. We go into 40 minutes, love readings, and it's just such a waste for me doing so much. I know it's a lot of hard work. So the more patrons we have on our channel, the more it is worth me doing those readings. So do consider at least joining us on tier 1, which is the cheapest. And you also get to go into a draw to win a 20-minute free tarot reading. So it doesn't cost you very much, and it does support this channel. So thank you to all for joining us here. I think I will leave it there. I've got things to do and I've got to run. Thank you for joining me also in the chat section as this video is premiering. Don't forget the astrology analysis for April, since it's eclipse times, and I'm talking about why it's going to feel like a month of 3 eclipses, not just 1. That's in the astrology for April. Make sure that you're either on Patreon, tier 3 on Patreon, or you're purchasing it from our website. My God, with this Mercury retrograde, I'm stumbling over my words. I don't know what's going on with you. We know Mercury retrograde is wreaking havoc, and this is going to be a very important, very pivotal Mercury retrograde, as the retrograde is connecting with the North Node and with Chiron. We shall see. Let the show begin, everyone. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting, and your love always, in whichever way you show it. The support, your loyalty, and your love always is a treasure for me, and thank you. I will catch up with you soon. Remember, look out for the 12 individual love readings that will be done in the next 2-3 days on Patreon, and the elemental love readings free on YouTube. I will catch you soon. Namaste.